So I'm about to go to work, but I have to tell you about today at work. First of all, it's comfy clothes day, so I'm like wearing like yoga clothes. But second of all, today is my Christmas party with my students. So basically the story is that next week they are going to be busy in their classrooms. We have school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. They're going to be busy in their classrooms, like building gingerbread houses and just doing all sorts of fun things. I didn't want to have our special education Christmas party during that time, just in case there was other stuff going on in their classroom. So today, when they come in for their reading, and in one case, reading and math class, they are going to be participating in an escape room. So basically, around the room, I will have little sticky notes that give the code to this lockbox, which they also have to find. They're gonna have to find all the stickies, put the stickies in order, unlock the box. Inside the box, there's going to be a blacklight flashlight called the device. And they are gonna use that to read a card that they'll also find in the room, which tells them go to the, I can't remember which the first one was, but then they're gonna go on a scavenger hunt around the whole school with their blacklight flashlight, getting these notes that I've written on index cards with like a invisible ink marker sort of thing, saying go to here, go to here, go to here, go to here, until they finally end up in the office, and the office will have their Christmas gifts from me, and then we can go back to our room and open them and just hang out the rest of the time, depending on how long it takes them. I have no idea. Hey everyone. Okay, so I had a pretty solid day at work today with the escape room and all the fun stuff that the kids and I did. And then I went to the library on the way home. We're supposed to have like loads and loads of snow, and I hadn't been in a while, and I had a ton of holds that were just like building up. So I wanted to make sure I got those. So I'm gonna show you what I got from the library, and then also show you some of my bookish mail which came in. So basically my friend Amalola and I were talking about basically books that give you a glimpse into life in another place. And she is from Lagos, I'm pretty sure. And so I was just asking her like, hey, like what are books that you feel like accurately represent, you know, where you're from? And she mentioned this series, which is like a mystery thriller sort of series, I think. Well, no big deal, but whatever one I bought was apparently not the first book, and apparently you do have to read them in order. So I just like updated my life after Dee Dee told me that I shouldn't start with the second book, and I got the first one, which is Easy Motion Tourist. Normally I don't buy ex-library books, but it's from Boston Public Library, so I'm not too mad about it. I love Boston so much. So anyway, that book came in, and then I was super surprised to get a book from a publisher. This is from Penguin Random House, and I just about freaked when I saw what they sent me. Enchantment, Awakening Wonder in an Anxious Age by Catherine May. So Catherine May wrote another book where she talked about wintering and just about making the winter cozy for yourself, and not even like the winter season, but just making like time for yourself in your life where you are slowing down and being more purposeful about what you're doing and why and all that sort of stuff. And about how a lot of times she enjoys reading children's books just as a way to kind of calm herself and all sorts of stuff like that. So I think this is about always being on the lookout for wonder, but I will let you know after I read it. This is definitely towards the top of my list just because I want to make sure that if publishers are sending me things that I'm actually reading them. And then the library haul. This whole thing is full. So a lot of these are books that Heather talked about because she did her favorites of the year already. And then she also did graphic novels. And graphic novels, here's the thing, I do enjoy them, but I feel like, well, with any book, I feel like unless I love it, I shouldn't be spending money on it. But especially with graphic novels, they're such a quick read. Like the amount of time that you spend reading it versus the amount you spent on the book itself, you don't get a lot of value there. So I got them from the library, which is what I should do with all books anyway. But anyway, so here's what I got. This is a hot mix of graphic novels and other stuff. Snapdragon, this is one of the ones Heather said was her favorite. Swim Team, I believe this was recommended to me when I requested another graphic novel, and I love like the full color pictures and stuff like that, so we'll see what that one's about. Uncle Montague's Tales of Terror. I think Heather talked about this one, but this is like just a middle grade book. It is not a graphic novel. The OK Witch. Garlic and the Vampire. I'm pretty sure that Heather read Garlic and the Witch, but that one was newer and thus not available, so I just grabbed this one, which I think is the first one. Okay, I am obsessed with the book The Parker Inheritance, and somebody in my LGBTQ book club said this one was like, gave her kind of the same vibes. So it's The Only Black Girls in Town by Brandy Colbert. The Daughters of Ys. The Inkberg Enigma. I'm glad I can read so well. You Should See Me in a Crown. That is it YA? I think it's a YA, like, love story sort of a thing. Let's see. This is about bullet journaling, so I think I'm going to get to this one so I can see if there's, like, basically bullet journaling is, like, whatever you want, right? But I'm wondering if this will give me some more ideas. And also, like, most of my ideas come from, like, Heidi and other people that bullet journal, but I thought it'd be fun to check out a book on it anyway. And then we're getting close to the end, but we're about to get to even better stuff. This is not better. We're getting there, right? We're getting there. Hand lettering. I do not know anything about hand lettering other than that. Sometimes I look stuff up on the internet and then I'll try and copy it, and it always looks a hot mess, but you know what? I don't care because I'm having fun. And yeah, I'm finding bullet journaling is like a really good way for me to get in some like art time in like a very low stakes sort of setting. Okay, we're almost done. Then Paper Girls. I think this is the first volume. And then finally, this is the part that we have been waiting for. So they have, I don't know what they called it. It wasn't quite blind date with a book because it's not February, but they had some sort of a Christmas thing where you could pick out a book that was wrapped up and you don't know what you're getting. So this is the one I picked out. It says that it is nonfiction and it includes language, identity, and it's engaging. So what do you guys think it is? Like, you should let me know what you think I picked out before I start opening it. I love that they use newspaper just because it's like, you know, it's easy to recycle, and oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Okay, so let's see what it is. And then we'll see if you guys have read it before. Okay, well, there's that. Any clues? No? Okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay. He, him, his. I love that they labeled that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I might have already like wanted this book. Like, I think I might have heard someone talk about it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ooh. Ooh, no, I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but I do really love this. So this is What's Your Pronoun? Beyond He and She. It's by Dennis Barron. He, him, his. I think this book will be absolutely fascinating because I know that a lot of people have moved on beyond just like masculine and feminine pronouns. And then obviously like there's they, like technically they is plural, blah, blah, blah. And so people have kind of created other ones. At least that's my like prior knowledge before starting this book. But I think I'm going to start, I don't know which one I should start tonight. I'm going to start one of these tonight because I do not have a current nonfiction book that I'm reading. So I will choose one of these to start. And then as far as my fiction goes, love songs is what I should be reading for fiction. And I feel like I need a large chunk of time to sit and read it. Like I just want to like lie on the couch and just like read for a long time. And for whatever reason during the week, like after work and stuff, I just feel like nonfiction is like what I need. Like I just want, I don't know, I just want nonfiction. I don't want to like open up this huge book that's going to take forever and that I'm going to get really sucked into. I just feel like for me, it's more weekend reading. But I would really like to finish by like next week, Wednesday. And I'm going to be out of town this entire weekend. So I don't know. We'll see how that is going to work for me. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.